All right, look. My mom was here earlier today, and I think she did a little provoking. When the spirits were saying something through the speaker. See, my mom did, she was like, okay, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. So I did the spirit box, right? Because she has a hard hearing for the EVPs. I don't hear it. But her and her husband both are like, I don't hear it. I don't understand why they say they don't hear it. I don't know if they're telling me the truth or not because everybody else that hears it, that I play it for, they hear it. They hear it clear as hell. And I don't understand why these two can't hear it. Maybe it's because they're old or whatever. They need hearing aids. Then they'll hear it. I don't understand why it's something simple as hearing something and can't be heard. Well, anyway, my mom, I was, look, if you don't believe, fine. All right. But other people that believe this stuff and hear this shit, don't try to knock them. You know, I try to explain, I've said it several times, it all started from my garage. Hearing noises and hearing knocking, and then I hear knocking sounds in the kitchen area. Okay? That's where I recorded the footsteps. Well, I think things are going to start ramping up a little bit more. Copper, come here. So, I open up the spirit box session, SB7 session, and when it comes through, I know they can't hear it. So when it said something, I said, hey, he said, okay. And my mom was being a smart ass to him. And then, she was no respect at all. And then was being a smart ass to him, and I was getting a little worried. And then she said, she said, I don't believe you, Michael. And that kind of hurt because I'm hearing this stuff, all my friends hear it. But most important is I want my family to hear it, because that's where I need the support from. So I am sitting here on the sofa watching Vikings and the Saints. So I see my cat right there by the door, by the bathroom door, sitting right there. I hear something fall in the kitchen. I've not gone to go check it out to see what it is yet, because that's why I picked up this iPad. I'm gonna walk in there and look to find out what I've heard hit the floor. Something in that area hit the floor, and I'm gonna go look and see what it is. And I thought it was my dog because I saw my cat sitting right here. So I was thinking, oh, the cat made that sound. Then I said, cop right there. He was actually right here by the sofa. I'll show you where he's at. He's right here. He's sitting right there. So the cat was there. So we're going to go check out right now and find out what fell in here. I know it hit the floor. Whatever it is, it hit the floor. Okay. That was thrown. Because that cat was over here when I got my medicine out. That was thrown all the way over there. That's a medicine cap. I heard something hit. It either hit the stove or it hit the cabinets. Or it could have hit up here and then come down. Because I heard something just now. Well, Mom made spaghetti. I ain't cleaned the kitchen yet. Where's the cap to my... See? That cap was sitting right here. And it's there. Yep. Let me reenact this sound. What it sounded like. No, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't that. That's, yeah, that's it right there. It must have bounced off of that. This. Let me hit that hood. No, it was two sounds. It wasn't that like that. That's kind of like that. I mean, it was loud. No, it was off this. That came from there to here. All right. That's it. I mean, I don't see anything else on the floor anywhere else. Yep, that cap was found right there. Yeah, nothing else on the floor. Everything else is where it's supposed to be. Cat was sitting there, right around here, laying down. My dog under the coffee table, and clearly heard something thrown in this kitchen. All right, that's technically it's ramped up now. We're on the next level. Now I'm gonna put this right back here, right where it was. Let's see you move it again. It's right there. Let's hear you move that thing again. See, my mom brought these here. That one, there's one over there. Let's put this on here. Put it on the trumpet, this cap. I like it like that. Yeah. I'm gonna call my mom right now. What'd she say? She's not answering. I'm gonna get on her case about that. I told her when she was sitting here, I said, Mom, don't say that. You're gonna make things worse. Sure shit not now. Man, I wish I had that recorded. See, I need my CCTV set up. I would have caught that. I would have caught that on video. Whoa. Look at this. Goosebumps. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's my mom. I need to go outside. Remember I told you, I said, you don't say stuff like that, stuff would ramp up. Remember when I said don't make them mad?
Okay.
I'm sitting on the sofa. I hear something fall on the floor in the kitchen. All right. I thought the cat was on the counter. Cat was right there by my speaker. I was like, Copper gets up from under by the sofa right here. So it wasn't Copper, wasn't the cat. So I go in the kitchen. My medicine is thrown across the kitchen floor. cat was sitting there by the speaker. I thought it was the cat, and I was like, the cat's right there. And then I look at I said, all right, Copper, like that. Copper gets up. He's right there by my feet, by the sofa.
How far away was it?
All the way to the stove.
Well, I didn't say very much, Mike. I just sat there and listened.
I know, but
And he said something about you having company.
yeah, he said strangers.
Strangers, that's what it was.
He said strangers. I've already reviewed the audio. He said strangers, not danger. He said stranger. So I'm waiting for these angels to fly off now.
Well, then put them up somewhere. You know, don't leave them there if it's going to cause you harm.
No, it's not that, Rod. I'm sitting here watching a football game, and I'm gonna tell you right now. Look. All right, here's the day after. I put the iPad down because I got to talking to my mom about it. That's what happened last night. Something was thrown. I remember yesterday morning taking my medicine out of a big tall bottle and then putting the medicine in a smaller bottle, right? And then I left the cap on the counter. So last night, or yesterday, my mom comes here. We watch football every Sunday, and she made spaghetti. So they had just left. They were only gone maybe an hour when this incident happened last night. So I was waiting to put my dishes away that were in the dishwasher, and then put all the dirty dishes from dinner in the dishwasher. So that's why you see dishes on the counter. 9 times out of 10, you'll never see that because I keep a house clean. I run a tight ship here. So like I said in the video earlier, I'm sitting on the sofa watching Vikings and the Saints game. I'm just sitting there. My cat goes over there, nibbles on some food, and walked back and sat in front of the speakers, my left speaker in front of my TV, my theater system, my left tall speaker. And he's sitting there licking himself, And then, bam, I hear something very loud and then hit the floor. And I was thinking, I look, see my cat. Wasn't my cat. I was thinking, because it's a new cat. I was thinking maybe he got on the counter or something. He doesn't get on the counter. He don't get on my table. So I looked right there. I seen the cat. I was like, okay, it's not the cat. Copper must have gotten in the trash can or something. So I yelled, Copper. Copper gets up. He's down there by my feet, under the coffee table. I was like, okay, well, that wasn't the door. Because earlier in that session that day, I did a session with my mom. They said, door open. Well, actually, the door made a sound. The kitchen, those double doors in the kitchen, it made a sound like it opened, right? The spirit goes, door open. I got that recorded. I'll put my mom and I session up here in a minute with the audio, and I was like, door open, and then I go walk over there, the freaking door's open. So I close it and shut it. So I told my mom, I said, hey, the door's open. So I was thinking the door opened again, but that was 2 sounds though. It was like that, 2, boom, boom. The slash sound was it hitting the floor. I go into the kitchen. That cat was over there by the refrigerator on that counter, because that's where my medicine is, right above that. Okay, that's my medicine cabinet above that counter next to my refrigerator. So I left the cap because I took the medicine out of the big bottle, put it in a small bottle. Now I believe I threw away the tall bottle, but the cap was still on the counter. And I'm going to tell you right now, neither my dog, nor my cat, nor my mom, nor me put the medicine cap on the floor. And we were in the kitchen all day yesterday. My mom was in there cooking. I cooked the garlic bread, so I was at the stove. There was nothing on the floor because I would have said, damn, I picked that up in case my mom would have stepped on it. She has a hard time standing anyway. So I would have picked it up. If I would have saw it on the floor, I would have picked it up. I never saw it on the floor yesterday. The only time I saw it on the floor was after I hear that sound of I believe that was what was thrown. I believe it was thrown and hit either the lamp or the light that's in the ceiling light in the kitchen, or it hit the hood and it fell to the ground. So anyway, I walked in there, and when you see it on the floor, that's the same time I saw it when I was doing that recording. So I put the cat back on the counter last night. It's still in the same location. But I have a very strong feeling because my mom was here and she don't believe this stuff. She don't believe in ghosts. She don't believe in spirits. She don't believe in all that. But she'll tell you, oh, they're demons. Hold on, Mom. If you don't believe they're good spirits, if you don't believe they're not ghosts, and you don't believe things can't be haunted, then how can you believe they're demons? You can't have one without the other, right? One's good, one's bad. There's always a good and bad. Right and wrong, There's always an opposite. So that really stirred me up a little bit last night. But, I've gotten back to the point now to where I'm sleeping in my bed. I wasn't for a while. And then now I'm sleeping with the lights off in my house. So I'm getting used to what's going on here. But last night was the first time I actually ever seen what I believe was thrown. I mean, I've been in here working in the garage, doing a recording about this light right here, and then you hear something thrown against the wall right there. But I didn't see what was thrown. This time I saw. I didn't see it being thrown, but I saw what was thrown because it was on the damn floor. So I'm going to set up, as soon as I can, I'm going to get me a CCTV camera system. I'm going to aim 4 cameras in there. I'm going to aim them in the kitchen, going towards the pantry. I'm going to aim one going from the kitchen towards the front door. I'm going to aim one from the front door going towards the kitchen. And then I'm going to, and then I'm going to aim one from the right side of my TV system towards the back door. That way I can catch that back door open. So at least 4 cameras I'm going to set up. I'm buying an 8-channel system. So I'm going to record that shit now. That way I could say, look, did you see that? And then go from there. So anyway, that's what happened last night. And I got to talk with my mom and I set the iPad down, so I edited the rest of that. So when you see me put the iPad down, there's like maybe 10 more minutes of audio, me arguing, talking to my mom about it. But she was here provoked. She does that, man. She'll say, oh, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear this. Can you turn this on so I can hear it, talk about the spirit box and stuff like that. And then when they start talking, she's like, oh, whoop-de-doo, come on. I don't believe any of this. And it's like, why are you asking me to turn the shit on if you don't believe in it? Just don't even bring the topic up. Then when she got here, she goes, I want to hear this. When she got here. And then while doing the session, she's like, whoop-de-doo, blah, 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 blah. I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing. And, and then I put it on, I put the episode on my television through my theater system, the YouTube video of, what they say, Wilma? They're like, I hear something, but I don't hear Wilma. What the Everybody hears that. What is wrong with your ears, man? I tell you what, if you can't hear that, You need to go to a hearing specialist and get it's time to install them robotic ear things. You see the senior citizen commercials where, hello, what? Love you, Dad. Love you. What did you say? Put those in your ears. It's time for that now. Everybody else can hear that. You can't hear that. Anthony, I can understand why he wouldn't hear it, because he was in a war. So there's explosions, gunfire for a year. So I'm assuming that could be his hearing damage. Yeah, that's an excuse. And then plus my mom is like 70 something. So you know how the hearing goes out as you get older. It's just a fact of life. So, all right, well, I'm going to get off here. I got some audio to review. But I just wanted to pop this up here because my iPad's only got a certain amount of space available, and I got to splice these videos together and then make it a movie, and that takes up space. So I need to get that done right now and pop this video up and do the audio from episodes 34 and 35. Maybe the audio session from when my mom was here, because they said strangers. They knew my mom and Tony, her husband, were here. They said strangers. And they didn't really talk that much. They really didn't talk that much at all in that spirit box session. I was like, okay, now I look like an idiot. By the way, last night my mom was here and her husband, and y'all didn't talk hardly anything yesterday. Made me look like a fool. If my mom does it again, I want you to touch my mom. Make her a believer. I'm pissed about that. Y'all didn't talk hardly much at all. One person said danger and then door open. And something else in there. Peter. We got a name yesterday. My mom said, what's your name? And Peter. She goes, I heard that. See, I don't understand. You hear that, but you don't believe it. I mean, where would a name come out of the blue? When you ask what's your name and you get a name as an answer. You don't get pipe. You don't get book. You don't get car. You get Peter. What's your name, Peter? What's your name? Alphabet soup. No, you don't get none of that bullcrap. You get a name. It's not coincidence, peeps. It's not coincidence. All right, let me get this video up there. Damn, so we're 12 minutes and something just for this clip. All right, peace out. Oh, I'll tell you about this in the next video. Something I'm designing. I woke up in the morning and I drew this. I'm gonna cover some of it. I drew this. See this? It's a triangle. I drew this. I think I have to make it. I think I'm gonna make it. Not have to, but I think I'm going to. I think you'll find out what it is. All right. Well, peace out.